The Weimar sequence and why I think we're in deep shit and how I see myself planning to survive. The Weimar sequence, 5 steps to hyperinflation that we are living through right now as we speak. So what I mean the Weimar sequence, right? 1923, they printed money like crazy. Like crazy, guys. Bread costed millions. Kids played with stacks of cash like toys. Not a joke, bruh. Wheelbarrows full of cash just to buy milk. And guess what? We're following the same exact playbook right now. They call it the Weimar sequence. It's the 5 steps to currency death. And the US just hit step 4. So buckle the fuck up. Here we go. Step 1. Unpayable liabilities. Now the trap is being set, right? With Germany, they lost World War I. They owed insane reparations. 132 billion gold marks, which Germany couldn't pay. Impossible. They couldn't even pay that with their tax receipts. No way, bro. Today, the US, 38.5 trillion with a T, with federal debt, plus 175 trillion of unfunded promises to the people. Social Security, Medicare, right? So what can they do? Can they tax every billionaire 100%? Nah, bro. That literally only covers the government for a few months. Right? So the math is not adding up. The math is not mathing. We are trapped just like they were in after World War I. Step 2, monetization of the debt. Right? The government can't pay. So what do? They fire up the printing presses. They fire up the money printer. 1920s, Germany prints paper marks to buy foreign cash. 2020, US, dude, the Fed prints trillions and trillions of dollars for COVID checks, for stimulus checks, for bonds, right? Powell said it's temporary liquidity injection. Havenstein said the same thing in Germany. Money supply explodes like little digital or paper. It is the same poison. Step 3 of the Weimar sequence. Asset bubble fake boom, right? As the new cash hits stocks and houses first, not bread, not groceries. Stocks and houses hit it first, right? People feel rich. People feel artificially rich. In Germany, stocks mooned. The factories, they hummed. Their industrial base was amazing. Today, the US, right? The S&P 500, the Dow hits all-time highs every single week. Your homes, everything is at all-time highs, right? Your house, your cars, your 401ks, precious metals, bro. But are you really richer? Nah, bro. You are poorer. Right? This is literally the sugar rush before the crash. It is an illusion of wealth. It is not true. It's a facade. It's fugazi. It's a fugazi, bro. It's a fugazi. Not real. Right? Now, step 4. The crack up boom. This is where we are right now. The people wake up. They realize, the money is melting. So the people run to spend it before it is worthless. They buy cars, they buy gold, they buy houses, they buy anything. Right? So that's why we have a fake inflation, asset inflation. Because people are running to buy things and not hold their cash. 2026, bro, look at this. Revenge spending on credit to the max. Shrinkflation, stock buybacks, quiet quitting. The wages are lagging, but the prices are not. The prices are skyrocketing. Right? Now we're getting geopolitical issues. Now we have supply shocks. Ukraine, Taiwan, look at the China trade war. Plus they're going to print the fucking money. Dude, these are so many different points locking into one, and it's going to be a really, really big bullet that the US is going to have to take. Think about it, guys. Step 5 of the Weimar sequence is the currency death. This is the end game. Right? The merchants, the vendors, people selling shit, they're not going to accept dollars anymore. People are going to go back to barter. You're going to have to buy things in the black market with your dollars. Back in Germany in 1920s, the farmers, they didn't accept the paper marks anymore. They said no thank you. They would rather let their veggies, their fruits, their livestock rot rather than take the worthless pieces of paper. Right? Gresham's law, guys. The bad money everywhere, but good money gets hoarded. So everybody runs to spend the bad money, but everybody goes then to hoard the gold, Bitcoin, hard assets. How are we seeing this today? How are we seeing step 5 today? Bro, the BRICS nations, they dumped the US dollar. China, they just started their own petro yuan. We used to have the petrodollar. Now they have the petro yuan. Right? We're going to start to see these price surges. We're not seeing them by the hour. We're seeing them by the week, by the day. When you buy something, it is not going to be the same price as it was last week. That's the state that we're in now, guys. Right? They do something called capital control to lock you in. They only allow you to spend that currency. They won't allow you to buy gold. They won't allow you to buy Bitcoin. They will literally only want you to spend their digital dollar, their paper dollar, because that's how they control you. When you give the government the ability to feed you, you also give them the ability to starve you. I digress, but just some food for thought. Chat. But what can you do, right? You can start to build your life raft now. You build your ark now while you can, while you have the chance to do it, and build your abundance for the future. Right? Don't wait for the wheelbarrows, bro. Don't wait for the hyperinflation to happen. Start preparing now. The earlier, the better. So what can you do? Self-custody your Bitcoin. That self-custody Bitcoin is the end game. That is how you get true individual sovereignty. Self-custody Bitcoin. You can transport your wealth anywhere, borderless. Right? I would rather have my seed phrase than rather have a suitcase full of gold. Because that suitcase full of gold, it can get stolen. It can get heavy. I will need protection. With Bitcoin, I keep it in my head, bro. Who's gonna get it? They kill me, they'll never get it. Right? Start stacking start stacking silver, start stacking hard assets, like small things that you can give people on the streets when it all goes down, right? Like dimes, quarters, like little silver coins that you can transact with people, that people will find little value, that people would be willing to trade stuff with. If you have fixed debt, like a 3% mortgage, 4% mortgage, keep it, bro. Keep it. When the hyperinflation happens, when it starts, dude, your loan will practically be worth nothing. It'll be so much easier for you to pay off. You need to be stacking not only your sats but also your skills. Start stacking stuff in your pantry, right? Start stacking, rice, medicine, water, non-perishable goods. Learn how to fix a car, learn how to garden, learn how to do things yourself. When there is no more means of exchange, barter becomes king. When the money is worthless and someone needs to get their tire changed, if you know how to change their tire, you will have more purchasing power than $1 billion would have. Right? Think about it, guys. Just think about it. You have to be, when all goes down, you have to stick with your people. You have to stick with your loved ones. Talk to your family, your friends. You cannot trust strangers. You cannot. You have to trust the people that you've already built connections with. That's why you need to be building your connections. Now. It is more important now. You are not only investing money, you're investing time and relationship. Right? Hyperinflation births tyrants. Don't let them own you. Stack your sats. Hold it with diamond hands. Fiat's gonna go to zero. Bitcoin to the moon. Yeah, that's all I have for today's rant, guys. I just wanted to explain to you guys how I see it, bro. I was reading this Weimar stuff, and dude, I'm starting to see in the US now. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, guys. History for sure doesn't repeat itself, but it sure does rhyme. It is starting to sound like the song that we've heard before. Right? Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope it got you thinking just a little bit. It's a little tiny wee bit. As long as it got you thinking, that's all that matters to me. I love you. Stay strong, and we will make it out of this together. Doggy out. Peace.